Hello, Tempest Demon Arashi back with more Khemia Student Alliance. Let's start Chapter 3 already. It'd be a good idea to have the window checked, so I can actually do that.
You're tired? Well, we're almost there. We should be able to see the town soon. This may be a hard journey for a kitten like you, but it's almost over. I want to use these alchemy skills to help as many people as I can. That is why I had to get out of that cramped lab.
Yes, and as you can see, Chapter 3 consists of 4 weeks, including 2 free times. That means it's going to consist of 2 episodes. I believe. Chapter 3, Summer Break and Ghost Stories. I really hope you guys didn't hear that. That was one of my alarms. Whoa. Unknown voice, naughty girl. Even... Well, it seems like that's a precursor. And yeah, we're already done with 1 week. Yeah. So week 2. Yeah. Yeah, we have to spend summer vacation at school. Because of school rules. They don't want us to spread alchemy before we graduate. They're so bored. We can do homework. No. Yeah. Yeah, better to do homework a little bit every day. So, first thing we should do is, well, for one... Actually, no. I'm going to save any and all alchemy for after I do a little grinding session. But first off, we should check the student store. As they now sell, well, polish powders. Do you sell cypress copper? No, but you sell these 2 things. New armor, and a new weapon for Nikki. Yes, those are nice. Next, let's check the cafeteria to check multiple things. You have flaming barbecue, which we need, and fruit juice. And I'm actually going to... How the heck do we have 20 Landos? Well, there's 100 coal. And yeah, a lot of fish. Tufts are important. When did we get a crimson feather? Huh. The more you learn when you look at actually the stuff that you have. And yeah, other stuff. I sold those just so that, for one, I want to check what rumors we have. Ooh, we have Greedy Nerd. Greedy Needy. I forget what that one does. Once I have the money, I'll probably check it. And you saw that in order to get that one, you need to gather 40 items in one go. Next, let's go to the campus grounds. Okay, so now on the campus grounds, we can check the final store. No, you have nothing new. Oh, wait, no, I need to check the infirmary as well. I lied! 5 minutes of just checking stores. Oh, yeah, that is actually quite nice. We will get that later. I will have to remind myself later. But now we can go to student affairs. Why student affairs? Well, there's a ton of jobs. This one requires a flea necklace. This one needs 120 fruit juice. This one requires Landos. Oh, we have that one. This one is for the Living Forest. This one is in the Heights. And this one is Wind Corridor Mist. So talk to this lady, Caterpillar, Yawani, and Confiding in a Force. So 2 unique monsters and a force battle. I believe it was the cafeteria is where we can go for the Landos. Yes. And we receive money, meaning I can actually go and buy. How is greedy needy? Let's spread the rumor. Ooh, 15% more chance of monsters dropping items. I am actually going to keep that on. And then go to the infirmary. Because the flea collar, is actually right here. The flea necklace. That is actually the medicinal collar we needed. So now, first, let's see if we can make it. Because it is actually a weapon. We cannot make this because we don't have Cypress Copper. And again, we need Cypress Copper, so that actually... that means I do have to do a bit of grinding for that. Because nowhere sells Cypress Copper. Meaning I'm going to need 3 Cypress Coppers. Okay. But, actually, beforehand... Handbook. Jobs. Missing minerals. 220% juices. Okay. Can I even make that many? Well, there's another thing, but no, I cannot. Actually, I'm going to have to go and buy a tangerine. But first, let's make this steak. Do I have any good support cards? No, I do not. No. And now we have steak. And now Nikki speaks up. Grill a fish. A broiled fish for Nikki. This is actually kind of important. I don't think we can make that right away. Yes, because it requires radishes, and I don't remember where those are. Now let me go quickly grab a tangerine. Cafeteria. Let's buy 4 of them. And yes. Workshop. That way I can make the 120% juice. Well, the 120% fruit. Which takes tangerines, Landos, and goat milk. And there we go, 120% and fruit. Mass produce another one. So we have those. And check the grow book. I believe Nikki now has a new ability that she can learn. No, but I can get that later. And that. We'll do the Anthenor room once we've done a few more things. First off, I need to check the encyclopedia. No, not the encyclopedia, the handbook for jobs. Missing minerals. Classroom 1C, okay. So we want to go to classroom. And we want to find 1C. Which is not Vane's classroom. That's 1B. I believe this is 1C, am I right? Yes, I am. And just basically look for the guy with money on top of his head. Okay, so now... I guess instead of doing everything on the last day, I'm actually going to cut it here and go get those cypress coppers so that I can make that those stuff. So I will be back after a bit. Okay, and I am back. That took a little longer than I expected. Simply because cypress copper is so bloody rare. Pleather cloth, cypress copper, and polish powder. With that, we get the leather collar, which is... it's alright. And then the flea necklace, well... yeah, there's a new one. But that requires one of these two. I'd rather have Vane keep that, so let's go with the attack S. And let's give you poison and defense small? We can't make that. I don't believe... okay, we can make this. Which is the fake brand bag. Which didn't get us much, but now we can make the brand name bag. So, Flame Gaze, Defense M, and Speed. Next, we can make the Wooden Club. Which, by using the Wooden Club... that gets us more, and that gets us attack S. We have the Wooden Club! And magic and attack up. And now we also have a new idea, which requires a brownie mask, which we don't have. Next, the leather cuirass. I need to go make pleather cloths for that. But didn't one of these require... that's right, that required it. Okay, so yeah. Let's go make some pleather cloths. And I should really start my timer again. I'm gonna be so off for time for this episode. In any case... oh, Jess has something to say for this. Once we make one. Why not? Plus, make it even better. Yeah, making a thread. Now we can make silver thread. I forgot about this recipe. I don't think... yeah, it requires glowing petals or glowing powder. And we still can't make that. So I need to make pleather cloths. Which, if you haven't noticed, I have plenty of ingredients for. So let's make it the best we can. Actually, don't I have a... Yep, change the wind. And... there we go. And let's just mass produce like 4 of them. Because... no, actually, I don't want to go to the campus map, because I'm going straight to the Anthenor. Because the Anthenor room, I can make... well... actually, is there anything better for this? Just synthesize one. I need 2 of them for a reason. The leather cuirass, pleather cloth, male or female uniform, surprisingly. I think first I want to make the female uniform one. That way, it has these as a base, but the male uniform one is just so that I have 2 of them. Now, why did I want to? Well, for one, Vane's best weapon happens to be well, actually, it's the flea necklace. And he can equip the leather cuirass. Well, cuirass. However you say it. So can Nikki, but as you can tell, poor Jessica cannot. Also, Jessica now has the brand, now has that, and if I'm right... oh yeah, that lost her ice abilities. Oh well. We can now equip the wooden club to Nikki. And if we check the rulebook, Vane now has 2 of his skills unlocked. One being Eluding Thorn, the other being Blade Pillar. Personally, I think I want Eluding Thorn right now. We'll get the next ability soon. But Jessica now gets one of my favorite abilities for her. Because it just opens up so much. Funny Pouch. I will get into this skill later. And Nikki just gains a whole bunch of stuff. First, blocking. She now has the chance to block physical attacks. And of course, she finally gets up into the being more powerful than Vane part of her stuff. Yes, that is how my characters are right now. So, I have 2 new skills to show, and all that, so how about we head off to one of the jobs that we have? Which... memo... jobs... we have... actually, first, we should probably go to the campus grounds before anything, and, we'll take care of the Puni Gang first. Student Affairs? No, campus grounds. Alright, so... the person that we need to go to for this quest is right here. Which now we have more money. Which is nice because you're going to want a lot of it by the end of this chapter. Now we can head off campus. And Wind's Corridor is where we'll be tackling first, which we happen to need to go through. It would help if I'm pressing the right button. Blue enemies, if I hadn't ran into this guy. Actually, this I can use to show off Funny Pouch. Funny Pouch turns enemy into sweets if killing blow. Well, let's see what that means. Yes, it literally turns it into a dessert. So we now have a Puni Gummy. That is important. That is a red enemy. Damn it, where is blue enemies when I want them? I know the guy up here isn't going to be a blue enemy. He's a big guy. Blue enemy. If you slash them, they automatically die. So yes, once you get powerful enough, certain enemies you can one-shot. I need to go down here. More heal jars! Yay! I should probably grind for heal jars around here. Free item. Ah, wild meat. Kinda needed that. Okay, for this point, I just need to keep walking. Wait, you can get Cypress Copper here? Eh. The more you know. Okay. Now, for this part... we actually have to go to an area that I didn't go to before. I don't know. Ah, darn it.
Coming from the sky.
Let's whack you. And then I can turn you into a sweet with Funny Pouch.
Fight him, fight him.
Yay, we have another piece of candy. Those are useful as there's actually dessert-themed armor later on. I'll set up for another one, and now I think is a good time to show off Eluding Thorn.
Infinite Thorn!
Yeah, it's good for crowd clearing.
Just fight him,
And then just Funny Pouch. So, we get Candy Eye and a Monster Cookie. And dodge past you. Because I don't need to fight you. Which is great. There's a pony ball right there, and this is the way that I need to go. Dang fog. Yeah, so we're in the right place now. It would help if I could actually slash the enemies. And there is the enemy. Let's get into a fight.
What the hell? Where was the warning?
The warning was, I told you we're getting into a fight.
Just fight him, fight him. Yay!
Nah. More of these guys, which are really easy, to be truthfully honest. And already, Nikki's skill is coming to great use. More reinforcements, yay. We still can't one-shot red ponies. That makes me sad. Ah well, let's hit Pony A. Why? Because Vayne is going to use Eluding Thorn. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm going to have to split this up. Okay. Well, for one, I'm using Flame Gaze. Jeez, that ability is so overpowered. Yeah, now you don't have as many things to do, Nikki, so just do what you're good at. Which is whacking things in the face. So, let's use another Eluding Thorn. And the boss is here! Finally! Which, they're all just red... They're just red ponies. Nothing too special. And Jess has no A... Really? Eh. And I kinda want Vayne to get the experience from this. Kind of a personal preference thing, just because Vayne does have another skill that I want to get. Let's just guard. And just finish this off with Eluding Thorn.
Huh, we're done.
Yes, and Vayne gains 615 AP. Not a bad amount. Actually, that amount puts it to where he now has Blade Pillar. Which I will be showing off next time. So, yeah, I'm gonna end it here, and next time we will do the last two quests and a character. And both the character quests for week 3, 4, and 5, seeing as I don't have anything else to synthesize and I already did my grinding. So, until then, this has been Tempest Demon Odyssey, signing off. Thank you all for watching.